Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be some more of my fairy series in The Sims 4, so I hope you enjoy. But first, a quick little fit check. Little green dress. So we're heading back into Green. It's been a minute since I've been in this family. In the last video, I gave the house a little bit of an upgrade. We also went and explored the Moonwood Mill. We were hanging out there for a little while in the last video. Our animals aged up. I believe they aged up in the last one into adults now. We had a little puppy and a little kitten. So now we have a grown-up doggy and a grown-up kitty. This was supposed to be a husky when I adopted this dog. It says breed husky, but it did not turn out to be a husky. It turned out to be kind of a mutt of sorts. In this video, I really want to work on mainly just I want to complete Celeste's Aspiration. So I want to do these little things here. So we need to use the growth eruption fairy ability and cure other Sims ailments. So we need to be doing that. But then also I want to try to get her a promotion in her job. So I need to up my natural living skill. So you may as well start out by doing some foraging and then forage for apothecary. Ooh, a fairy. A fairy just gave Lou this focused influence now. And he's on pet probation from not contributing to the pack as much. The wild things. He needs to participate by give plenty of packmate gifts and maintain good relationships with the packmates, and then expanding and explore. But also, I think I set him on the loner wolf. I set him on the lone wolf thing, so he doesn't really have to stay in the wild things if he doesn't want to. In order for him to befriend the other werewolves, the other pack members of the Wild Fang, we need to travel back to Moonwood Mill, and I can just get him to introduce himself to a bunch of them, and then I can try to become more friendly with those so that I can get on better terms with the pack. Also, I want these two to have kids kind of soonish, if I can. I want to see what would it be like with a bunch of little fairies and werewolf babies running around the house. I think that would be really fun. I kind of want a bigger, because we have a nice third floor all ready for babies, so we may as well try to bring some into the world. He's very angry because he was sleeping at night. Oh gosh. Because of his werewolf temperament, he does not want to be sleeping during the night. He wants to be sleeping during the daytime. So how about you go and do a little bit of yoga? Maybe to help you feel better a little bit. We're gonna head off to sleep. It's not too late, but everyone is angry. And Celeste is very sleepy. She also needs her emotional force to be replenished. So we're gonna head off to regular sleep here. And then I can just get her to go down to her fairy home and replenish this. And then tomorrow she has to work. So I'm going to work from home so that maybe I can upgrade this, and I'm gonna just regular work from home, and so that I can up this natural living skill as well, and maybe get a promotion. We'll not get a promotion tomorrow, but we'll try. Lou is very fury right now, so he's about to transform anyway, so I'm going to just choose for him to transform because he needs to unleash the beast. Well, he needs to unleash the beast 25 times, so that's different than just transforming. That is smashing or scratching objects around him, or snarling, or viciously howling at other Sims. Okay, we're gonna work from home today. Lou is just upstairs, kind of chilling out while he's enraged, so that's fine. Oh gosh, we need to report to Rory because we're being a bad werewolf. So we'll go over there later today, but let me get Celeste to finish her work first. So we need to research natural living on the go. That's the only thing we need to do is research natural living. Okay, well I can do that in like 5 minutes. And maybe that'll up my skill as well, hopefully, because we need to get to level 3. Oh gosh, he's scratching up my chairs. Okay, but that counted as 1 of the 25. So you know what? Since we have the money to replace these, you may as well just scratch all of them. Because we need to do 25 of these. We need to spar with some werewolves as well. So maybe I could spar with a werewolf later on today. And then I need to defeat Greg eventually, but that'll be way later on. Okay, we've completed our work for the day. And then I'm gonna go back outside here and just do a little bit more foraging so that I can finish getting to the next level of that skill. My dog, one of the animals was sprayed by a skunk. Yeah, they're all so gross looking. He's scratching up the couch now, isn't he? As soon as Lou is not rampaging, I'll get him to bathe the pets. Okay, natural living level 3. The wild cause. Celeste can now intentionally forage for plants. Eating harvestable foods will better satisfy hunger, and then she'll gain more rest and stuff by sleeping on the ground, which she doesn't sleep on the ground. She's not that kind of a fairy. Now I can forage for plants specifically. So does that mean maybe that means I will get some more harvestables that I can plant out here in my little garden. I need to cutesy up this garden, by putting a little path around it and putting dirt here, but I'm going to wait to do that until I know how big I want it to be, Okay, we have a few things to plant. We have a carrot, we have a lemon, oh, and a cherry. We found a cherry as well. And then as soon as we are done doing that, I can use my growth eruption variability for the last time, or the last time for my aspiration. Okay, growth eruption, I need more emotional force. Okay, so let's go ahead and regain it. real quick, and then I would do it. Oh, and I think the doggy may be a little bit sick because he's got these little stars around his head. So that means I can nurture nature for the first time on one of my pets, and I can cure him without taking him to the vet. He's going right back into the bush, probably to fight with another skunk, probably. Hopefully not, though. I may have to get rid of that bush. The pets hang out there constantly. Growth eruption. So we'll make all of my new little plants grow. And then, yes, he used up so much emotional force, but now we have done 3 out of 3 of the growth eruption fairy ability. So now the last thing we need to do is cure 2 more sims with that have ailments. So in order to do that, I need to regenerate my emotional force again. And then I'm going to just kind of look around the town and see if I see any other sims here. I may travel to a different part of the world. If we have to go to Moonwood Mill anyway to report back to Rory, so I may as well just do it there and see if I can find some sims that have ailments. Or if I can't find any, I tried in the last video to give someone an ailment and then cure it because my fairy ability lets me do both of those things, and it worked. So I may have to do that. A little cheat around way if I can't find anybody that actually has an ailment, you know. Oh, Rory has shown up at my house. Okay. Oh gosh, Loom was repairing the refrigerator and he got fried. So let's go and talk to Rory. Let me see what I need to do to get back in the Wild Fangs is good favor, because I've not been being a very good pack member. But maybe it would be better if I just left the Wild Fangs. I don't know. Okay, so Leslie's gonna do her nurture nature with the little pet. She's doing it in the wrong direction, but he's not cured of whatever was wrong with him. He had like a bunch of stuff around his little stars going around his head. We have another ability point for Celeste, but I think I'm going to save any of the new ones that I get right now. And because I'm about to not age up, but I'm about to rank up into Radiant, into the final fairy rank. So I will be able to, oh gosh, I can age up another sim. I can bring a gnome to life, influence different sentiments. That one's interesting. And transform other sims into a fairy. So that's really cool. And I'm almost there. I'm almost at that final rank. Should I apply an ailment to Rory and then cure it? I may do that. Ooh, shift to luck, decrease or increase. These are so cool. Let me apply an ailment. It doesn't really matter which one. Let's give her greeny meanie, and then I will immediately cure it. Because I was finding sims all the time with ailments during the beginning of this series, but since they updated how often sims get them, because it was annoying people how often they happen, it's kind of hard to find sims with them now. Aside from just the ones at my job, but then I'll apologize. And then I will cure it real quick. But aside from the ones that show up at my job, which I need to actually cure them by doing the job tasks instead of just using my powers. So that's 2 out of 3. Now we need to do 1 more. And I'm gonna get her to go on a little fly into the town, and I'll follow her and I'll see if I can see. Okay, your blatant disregard of our values makes it seem like you don't care about the pack anymore, Lou. I'm giving you a penalty to your pack rank to hopefully motivate you to do better in the future. Now show us you care. Well, okay. Okay, I got D-ranked by Rory. I'm a Delta rank now. I guess I just need to be a better werewolf and start doing some of the little gift things there. That's good to know that I need to do those in order to stay on like their good side. So let's look around for a sim in this town here, or maybe I can also like harvest a moody shrub. Let's go harvest the moody shrub. I can collect the bottled emotion. Okay, this little shrub is similar to the emotion like pond that you can swim in, I guess, as well. Okay, ooh, I got 3 emotions: an angry, a sad, and a playful. Okay, so I had to break away for a couple hours to go run some errands, and literally while I was in the Walmart parking lot, I got the notification about Taylor Swift getting engaged, and I kind of freaked out. Also, I got me a coffee. Also, I can't even say my words right. I'm so excited. But Celeste, these flowers are very cool. They're like big pom-poms. Those are so cute. But I went to Cass as soon as I got back. I figured it was time for Celeste to kind of update her look. I figured it was time for her to change up her hair, and I've given her some updated outfits as well. Also, I don't know why my dog is way out here. But let's go for a jog with a doggy. I figure I should probably change her hair up like every video because she's magic, you know, she can kind of change the color whenever she wants. So I'll try to start doing that. At least every video I will change it up. Maybe even like a couple times a video, you know, because I have so many hairs and I have to use some of the bright colors for like my not so berry challenges. I don't know why my dog just got a layer of shine over him. I'm not sure what that's all about, but she was doing like a pink hair for a while there, but now I figure we could go with like a plum maybe. So I've updated her hair. Now she has this one for all of her little fairy looks, and then I've updated some of her outfits as well, giving her some more like purple options like these guys here, and then I gave her this really cute green one for her cold weather look. So we'll get to see that when it It's actually summer right now, but we'll get to see that one at some point. We need to go to, oh, Lou has gone hunting, so that's what he's doing. He left the house to go hunting, so I'll let him do his thing. And then we need to, here, Celeste, grab this fairy dust, please. Ooh, Lou is now a prime werewolf. And I've upped his thing so I can get some more of these little things with his points. Okay. Lunar Blessing extends the benefits from the lunar cycle. Night Vision, Natural Healing, Pack Howl, and Curse Bear. Ooh, he can create werewolves. I think I'm gonna do the Natural Healing. He'll recover injuries more quickly because I need to level up enough to defeat Greg in a werewolf brawl. That might be helpful for that. And then let's do Lunar Blessing. I don't fully understand exactly what that one does. It just says the moon impacts werewolves daily from learning speed and quality of sleep to how everyone interacts. So it just gives me longer benefits from like the moon cycle. I don't know. I'll get that one too and I'll kind of see what it does. And then whenever he went hunting, he got some meat from, did he get bacon out as well from going hunting? I don't know, but he got raw meat. He can wolf down the raw meat. Can I cook it or something? I don't know. I feel like I should be able to cook the raw meat. I guess he can just eat it, but I need to probably put it in the refrigerator. So let's move it over to the fridge. I just need one more sim. Does she have a, oh, I think she may have an ailment. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I can see her like coughing. Okay, yes, she does. I can cure her ailment, and that's the last one that I need to do to complete my harmonious fairy aspiration. Okay. Celeste is now a radiant fairy. Celeste has reached her final form as a rank 5 radiant fairy and received a fairy ability point. She now has access to abilities like bring gnome to life, influence sentiments, and transform into fairy. Okay. Celeste promotes harmony, happiness, and health wherever she goes. Whenever someone needs a helping hand, she is never far away. So trait earned happily harmonious. They gain increased relationship with other fairies. Is Lou now neat? Okay, sure. I guess he's cleaning my house. When guiding another, they gain increased relationship with fairies. When guiding another sim on their fairy journey, they also have fun when using fairy abilities. So now we are at the top rank of fairyhood. Let me go and see what I can use my points for. So we can now bring gnome to life, age up another sim, influence sim's sentiments toward her, or transform another sim into a fairy. Oh, I actually really want to get this one, the energetic dreamer. Celeste regains emotional force while sleeping, because it's kind of annoying having to sleep twice to regain my emotional force. So we're gonna get the energetic dreamer one. That's one. I think I might kind of start trying to use the gnomes. I have one more point, and then I'll be getting some more points as well. So maybe I can unlock the rest of these at some point, but I can buy some gnomes or create them. You can create them on the woodworking table, but I can also probably just buy them. That way they can help me around the house. So if they can do some of my gardening, they can, I guess, like doing the weeds and doing the watering. So that'll be really helpful. So maybe I should go ahead and buy me a couple of gnomes to just keep around my house. Let's get the werewolf gnome. That's kind of cool. I'll put it over here in the garden. And then I'll get me this little sunflower one, which I think I got. Did I get the sunflower one in my other house? I don't know, but I'll put this little sunflower one on my front porch. Okay, so now that we've ranked up into the maximum fairy level possible, I really need to, I'll share my concerns about Greg. My next task, I really want to have some little babies between these two. Would you say that their dynamic is wholesome? That's so sweet. Yes, it is. Because I have wonderful whims, it messes with like the fertility. Ooh, the toilet is, I'll go ahead and just replace it. So I can check her fertility awareness and see what the chances are of her, what the chances would be of her getting pregnant. Man, I don't know why everything is breaking. Our bathtub is broken as well. Ooh, a 3% chance. That's pretty small. That's kind of small. Let me pick up my fairy dust. I want to get them to woohoo. And I will see. We don't have a shower. We could woohoo in the shower if we had one, but if we don't, so we'll do it on the bed. That's fine. Or we could do it in the bush, which they really liked. You know what? Maybe we should do a little. Okay, I'll woohoo right here, just for right now. And then tomorrow, maybe we can travel to a couple other places, because I did want to see how many places she could get that special moodlet that you get when you're adventurous and you woohoo in a random place, because she got it when they did it in the bush. So I want to see the other places that they get it in, just like for fun. And I'm assuming those other places would probably be the waterfall in Sulani and the lighthouse in Brindleton Bay. Those are a couple of the ones I can think of. So maybe we can do a little bit of traveling. We can go on to travel to a few different worlds tomorrow. I could maybe even, I gave her, oh golly, they're just bugged out, never mind. I gave her new like bedtime clothes. This is like a little dress technically, but it looks like a nightgown and it's extremely cute. So she has that for her bedtime look. Okay, fireworks. I woohooed a werewolf and I do it again too. It's so funny. Pregnancy test time. Let's go see. I know you're super sleepy. I know. Lou's trying to go pee. Okay, we'll have to wait a moment. 3% chance is quite low. Oh gosh, she pulled her pocket plant out to talk to it for a second. Celeste is not pregnant. Maybe next time. So I will work from home. I would just very quickly do the tasks and that they asked me to do, and then we would do some traveling. So I only need to do one thing, design the balance program on the computer. So let's head on downstairs and do that. Luke can sleep, that's fine. Or maybe he should get up and clean the kitchen. That might be a good idea. Oh no, my houseplants are all dead again. Oh my gosh. Oh golly, oh gosh, I feel so bad. Let's sit down, let's ignore those for a moment. Naturopath, design the balance program on the computer. So we'll go ahead and do that. Lou's pulling some raw meat out of the refrigerator to eat. Oh, and then because of his lunar sentiment, not sentiment, but his little power thing that I gave him, using some of his points. Oh golly, that's so gross. The raw meat is so gross. Lunar peace from sleeping during the new moon. Lou is feeling well rested after sleeping during the new moon. It'll be difficult for him to stay in a bad mood today. Okay, so that's good for me. So he'll be happy all day. So that's really nice. And then why don't you do a few little chores? No, don't eat the trash. Annie, don't eat the trash. Okay, I want to get him to take care of my live house plants, at least. Okay, we finished our work task. The live plants are interesting because I constantly forget that they even exist because I'm just so used to like only taking care of the outside plants, like having to take care of them. And I feel like the outside plants die way slower as well. Oh gosh, I think he's gonna go on a rampage. Let me try to soothe the beast real quick. She's constantly terrified when he's rampaging, but I don't like that moodlet. I feel like it's odd that she would be terrified. It seems like they would have like, oh gosh, he's destroying my couch. Stop it. Lou, stop it. It seems like they would have like not made the fairies or like any of them that had any sort of ability to soothe the werewolves. It seems like they would not have the same fear that like a regular old human would have. Okay, he's back to normal. I also, now that we have the money, I'm gonna buy the regular old zapper litter box because the self-cleaning one, because it's a lot nicer. I don't have to clean it out. Let's get this little beige one. I'll put it right there. Okay, and he's maintaining all of my plants, so hopefully I'll be able to remember these guys. Oh, I can plant a rose in my live house plant. Okay, I'll plant a rose in that one, a daisy in this one. It is now time to gather up, and we're gonna head over to Sulani first. We're gonna go over to this area here because it has the waterfall. So I'll go off this little lot here. And then when we go to Brindleton Bay, maybe we'll bring home 2 family members. By that I mean maybe we'll get pregnant, so that'll be 1. And then we can adopt a little doggy or kitty cat if we see a stray one running around. Oh, is that the volcano? Okay, and then let's go. And are they going to woohoo in a waterfall? Okay. And I'm assuming she can just like fly right over the water. Like they're putting on the swimwear, but is she gonna swim or is she gonna just fly right over? She's just swimming. How dare, what the heck? That doesn't make any sense. She could just fly right over the water and it'd be so much quicker. Okay, now waterfall woohoo time. I don't have a way to check. You know what? Maybe I can take a pregnancy test at the little... I don't know if I can take a pregnancy test in the little thing here. Maybe I can, so I'll try there. Waterfall escape heads. Woohoo to werewolf, best fronds. Oh, that's just from complimenting the plant. Varieties that spice their life, especially when it comes to romantic endeavors. So that one is one of the from doing different woohoo. Let's get one of these little frogs real quick. Oh my goodness. Look at them. Look at those little frogs. She's gonna snatch them right up. Did we catch a frog? A striped leaf frog. Okay. Let's go and check on. I can't do a pregnancy test. Okay, well that's just fine. So, oh gosh, he got another one of these little, like, I don't know what these things are called. These little red things over here. But the night wolf one, it makes him, these are just things that make their fury grow faster. He had night wolf, which means whenever he would sleep during the, during nighttime, it'd make him upset. And he also has restless animal, which is whenever they get indoors for too long, it makes him more fury. But now he has the frisky one, which means something has awoken within the sim. Frisky werewolves can sometimes get a little hot under the collar when their beast within is looking for some company. Fury gains increase while feeling flirty, so that's not good. we're gonna travel over to Brindleton Bay. I was just planning to go here and woohoo in the lighthouse, but also I kind of think maybe we could bring home, but maybe we could also find a little stray animal to take home if there's any little strays just wandering around. Okay, before his fury grows too much, now that he gets fury when he's flirty, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Let's go upstairs. And then woohoo with Celeste in the beautiful lighthouse. It's raining, but that's just fine because we're gonna be on the inside. You'd think a werewolf would not care about the rain. Why is he holding an umbrella? Why? They've just phased into each other. So now he has wings. Now Lu's got wings. Okay, it's even got little hearts on the door, just so you know. That's the latter part, but this closet is specifically there to woohoo in, so that's good. And I'm gonna look around for a little animal or 2 or 3. I can't adopt more than like 1. Here is a little kitty. Sophie, that's a stray. That's a little stray kitty. Maybe we can go talk to Sophie. Ooh, and this is Mayor Whiskers. I don't want to adopt Mayor Whiskers because I think he's supposed to be like a mayor. So Titania's calling me saying we've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. You try for that baby because we're doing the same thing. So maybe we can have maybe we can have babies at the same time. She needs to take a shower. Her hygiene's getting quite low. But is there a shower place? I don't think there's a shower place in here. But she can at least go and take a pregnancy test. And then I'm going to see where did that cat go that I saw? I'm going to get Lou to run down here and introduce himself to one of these little animals down here. There's a doggy as well. Oh, that one's a cute dog. That's a really cute dog. He looks like a wolf. Look how wolfy that dog looks. Okay. No. Friendly introduction. I want this doggy. This doggy is so freaking cute. Don't you dare leave. Don't you dare. I want you to be in my fam. I want you to be part of my family. Celeste is expecting there's going to be a new addition to this household. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm interested to see what babies we're going to end up with, and I would like for them to have more than one, because I would like multiple. But even if we only have the one here, we can just have more after that. And I'm getting Lou to do the dog interactions because he's a werewolf, so you know they probably understand each other on like some like spiritual type of level. You know, he can probably talk. Oh no, never mind. He just growled at me. I'll give him a treat. Maybe that'll help. Is one of his, maybe he's got like aggressive traits or something. Get to know, give treat. I'll praise him, and then I give him a treat. And I want to see what his traits are as well. He's stubborn. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, he is aggressive. That might not be the best trait. I think originally. Now, and he's also hairy. Okay, you know, see, the aggressive I don't love. But we do live kind of like by ourselves on our little tree, so I'm not too worried about. How do I bark at the moon? Can we just do that together because he's a werewolf? Wait, let me see. Oh, he's doing a little howl. Lou's not doing it. You'd think Lou would be doing it. I'll offer my friendship. How do I adopt him? It's showing homeless, and he is a stray. It's set to be stray. Like, I can see stray above his name. Maybe I'd have to be more friendly with him. Oh, he's so cute. Also, it's really, really weird seeing the werewolf sim interacting with the dog. Okay, I can't see the adopt on here. It's just not showing up. So I'm going to just do this the easy way by shift clicking him and add him to my family. So we have adopted another little doggy, and then we're also having a little baby or 2. Celeste is extremely uncomfortable because she is very, very sleepy and very, very grungy. So let's head back home. Now that everything I came out here to do has been done, so now we can go back to Inniscreen. Also, I never realized on the little picture here, the Inniscreen picture, there's our little house on the tree right there. I just never realized it's so small, like you can barely see it, but that's so cute. And we can start getting a nursery ready, which they already did. They already have one set up on the 3rd floor. I can add more things to it and everything like that. Look at her. Look at her. Our family is growing. Our family is growing. Okay, so why don't you go and take yourself a nice bath with soaks. Maybe do a milk, honey, and oatmeal soak. She's gonna pass on 41 minutes, but maybe she can get her bath out of the way before then at least. And then Lou can get some leftovers. And I believe Celeste is gonna have like 3 days. Where's the pregnancy? So 2nd trimester in 21 hours. And here she is. She turns back into her human form while she's taking a bath. So she's got her dark hair on again, her regular old hair, and she put cucumbers over her eyes for a little bit of relaxation. But Samson's coming here to bark at her, so that's not the most relaxing when you have a dog barking at you the whole time you're taking your bath. Okay, she's gonna get out of the tub to have energy failure. Okay, but then as soon as she's done with that, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna get a cuter bed. I believe there's a fairy bed, most likely. We need a very, very cute, comfy bed. This one, fairy tale. Oh, you know what? That's beautiful. That's so cute. Look at the canopy. I don't like the colors of this one. Let me see the colors. We could do the main one. We could do this little peachy one. Ooh, that one's beautiful. Let's do this one. This is kind of like yellow and pinky, and it's got the little flowers up here, the leaves and stuff. That's so cute. Okay, let's go and go to sleep. As soon as she wakes up from her passing out, she can head off to bed. In the next video, we will be having some babies. Maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many she'll have. I can check an MC Command Center, but I want to let it do its thing. I kind of plan to fill up all of the household slots. That's kind of the plan, I feel like. I would like to have a big family with these, and then we can put all the babies up on this 3rd floor here. And then I can even, you know, add another floor here, or like another little room off to the side here. Like I can make this top room bigger, or I can add another room onto the bottom floor. Like I can grow the house some if I want to, because the place to build this lot is a decent size, so I can always scooch my garden stuff over and add more stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know of some name ideas for the little babies. The babies, plural, baby singular, not sure yet, but I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. You should know that